Today we're going to write about whether or not you would like to have a Stegosaurus for a pet. Now I hope you've had a chance to listen to the book, Can I Have a Stegosaurus, Mom? Can I, please? Because in this book, the boy gives many reasons why he would like to have a Stegosaurus. You, of course, can decide whether or not you would like a Stegosaurus. If you have this writing paper, if you're able to print it, you can write on this paper. But of course, if you don't have this paper, you can use any kind of paper at home. And you can copy some of the words off this paper onto your own paper. So first I have to decide whether or not I want to have a Stegosaurus. Your answer could be the same as mine or it could be different. It's whatever you would like. So I'm going to say I want a Stegosaurus, and I'm going to circle that on the top of the paper. Now I have to give 3 reasons why I want a Stegosaurus. And I'm going to put them here where it says because. I'm going to put another reason here where it says and my last reason is going here with the word finally. If you do not want a Stegosaurus, you still can give 3 reasons why you do not want a Stegosaurus. So again, before I write, I'm going to think about why I want a Stegosaurus. And I know from reading the book that the Stegosaurus has spikes on his back and his tail. I think he looks cool. So I'm going to say that for my first reason. That's, I think, for me, the most important is because he looks cool. So I'm going to say I want a Stegosaurus because he looks cool. So he is one of our sight words. H-E. Remember the trick? Baseball bat, up and around the bases. He looks. Now I know the word look, that's one of my sight words. So I'm going to put a couple finger spacing, and then the word look. Look is L-O-O-K. There's look. And I wanted to say looks. So I'm going to put a snaky S. He looks cool. And I think I have enough room to fit the word cool here. Cool starts with k, 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 k. That's a C or a K sound. I'm just going to pick the C. And the next sound, coo. That reminds me of at Halloween we had ghosts who said boo with 2 O's. Boo. So that's cool. All right, there's my first reason. I want a Stegosaurus because he looks cool. And that's where my second reason comes in. And I like him because he is so big. Way bigger than a dog or a cat. Probably even bigger than my car. So for my next reason, I'm going to say, and he is big. He is a word I used in my first sentence. I'm going to use it again. He is H-E. He is. Is another sight word. He is big. Big is a word I need to sound out. And I can tap it. Ba-ig-ga. Ba-ig-ga. First sound I hear is B. Ba. And the bump on the B is on the same side for the capital and the lowercase. Ba-ig-ga. Magic C. Bring a digger down. So far I said, I want a Stegosaurus because he looks cool and he is big. And now for my last reason, finally, we can play. It would be a lot of fun. We could do all kinds of tricks. So I'm going to say, finally, we can play. So the word we is the sight word. We can, that's another sight word. Play. Play is another sight word. There's a silent Y that you don't hear. You hear all the other letters. Pull A and a silent Y. So now my writing is done. And the whole thing says, I want a Stegosaurus because he looks cool and he is big. Finally, we can play. And I guess I forgot to put in my punctuation or my period at the end of each sentence. So I better go back and do that. I want a Stegosaurus because he looks cool. I can put a period there. And, this is a new sentence, starts with capital A, and he is big. So end with a period there. Finally, that's a new sentence with a capital F. Finally, we can play. And I think that's the best reason I'm going to actually use an exclamation or an excited mark. We can play. I would love to hear whether or not you want a Stegosaurus or if you do not want a Stegosaurus and why. And now that my words are done, I can go back and color in the Stegosaurus. If you're using your own paper and you write the words, you can draw your own Stegosaurus.